Today we're going to be practicing diagonal joins to ascenders. Diagonal joins are joins that go in a diagonal direction and you complete by using the exit flick. You have probably been used to completing exit flicks because exit flicks prepare us for Victorian cursive writing. So for example, the letter A has a baseline exit flick, and today you're going to be practicing connecting those exit flicks and forming them into a diagonal join. For example, reaching the top dotted third for an ascender letter like the letter H, okay? So we're going to be practicing more of this. An ascender letter is essentially it's any letter that reaches higher than the letter X. So you can also classify the letter T as an ascender letter, even though it doesn't reach the top dotted third. I'm going to model on this blank line how to do our diagonal joins and connect them to the top of our ascender letters. I'm going to start with the L and the B. Actually, I can do the H and the T. I'll just do it across here. So I start my H at the very top dotted third and reach it straight back down to the baseline, back up to the very first dotted third, bump back down to the baseline, diagonal join, reaching the top of the T, which we stop at about there, a little bit above the first dotted third, straight back down to the baseline, and crossbar last. And our crossbar is generally right on this first dotted third. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is the L and the B. I start the L at the very top dotted third, straight down, curve it out with our diagonal exit. We're doing a B, so we're reaching all the way to the top dotted third for our ascender letter B, bringing it back down to the baseline, bump, and exit flick. Okay, this looks like it's an LL. So we start our L at the very top of the top dotted third, reach it back down, exit and diagonal join back up to the top dotted third and flick. Next one is T and H. So we start our T just above this first dotted third, bring it back down to the baseline, diagonal join up to the very top dotted third, straight back down to the baseline, bump, and exit flick. Now that exit flick is a little bit long, but that's okay. As long as you can still make out that it's the letter H. That's what matters, because we want our message to be clear. Okay, so here is the U and the B. Starting the U at the first dotted third, bringing it back down to the baseline, curving it back up to the top dotted third, straight back down. Oh, I don't know if I've done the best U here. Bringing it back up to the top dotted third, down to the baseline, and exit flick. Now I'm going to try this one again because I'm not sure that that looks like a U. It almost looks like a W. So I really want to make sure that I'm forming my letters correctly so that my message is clear when I'm writing. Okay, so we start the letter U, the top dotted third, bump it back, curve it back down, up to the top, the first dotted third, flick, diagonal exit, up to the ascending line, back down to the baseline, and flick. And this one's much better, and it's much easier to tell now that that is a U.